Welcome to the Diary of the Pan-African Preacher. There is a Ghanaian proverb that says, "A large chair does not make you a king." The recent attempted coup of December 7, 2025 in the Republic of Benin has once again exposed the fragility of democratic governance across West Africa. The chairperson of the Africa Union Commission, His Excellency Mahmoud Ali Yusuf, responded with clear condemnation, reaffirming the AU's zero tolerance for any unconstitutional change of government. He stressed the Union's commitment to defending democratic governance, the rule of law, and the sovereign will of the African people. Yet the deeper question persists. What recourse do African populations have when democratic institutions themselves are weak, compromised, or unresponsive? Take, for example, countries such as Burkina Faso, Guinea, Mali, and Niger. Each has experienced coups in recent years. When legal and civic mechanisms fail to protect the will of the people, frustration becomes a breeding ground for military intervention. This is where the gap between rhetoric and reality within the Africa Union becomes more apparent. While the AU strongly condemns coups, it has offered little guidance or pressure on member states regarding how they treat their citizens or uphold constitutional rights. Legitimacy in many AU member states have been tied primarily to the electoral process, often reduced to periodic voting rather than to sustained accountability to the people's will. Elections alone, however, cannot substitute for governance that is transparent, responsive, and just. In Guinea, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, leaders repeatedly fail to meet these basic expectations, enabling mistrust to grow. Corruption, insecurity, and governance failures erodes public faith long before soldiers intervene. When institutions meant to protect citizens instead serve the interests of political elites, coups become, however destabilizing, an expression of collective disillusionment. The attempted coup in Benin must be viewed within this same continuum of eroded confidence. Unless the AUC confronts these structural injustices with impartiality and courage, its credibility will continue to decline. Too often, African populations perceive the AU as an elite club, a structure that shields presidents rather than hold them accountable, a system designed to guarantee gravy for the boys rather than uphold democratic principles. No African leader wishes to be summoned before the AUC to answer for mismanagement or violations of mistrust. And the absence of such accountability or such accountable mechanism speaks volumes. If the AU is to remain relevant, it must move beyond condemning coups to also addressing the governance failures that fuel coups. Only by doing so can it truly defend the sovereign will of the African people? Ashe.